Hey, what's up, players? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't have massive rallies without a bear market first, right? By the way, if you think it's a coincidence that CNBC just finally started running the markets in turmoil special and we got the bounce, it's not a coincidence. They're always late. Okay. Now, look, I'm not calling the bottom, but 298, you got the 293, you got the 385. I thought you had 20 more points to the downside on the Qs, but hey, I'm ready. I was looking for a bounce. I was on the road yesterday when we got the double bottom. What yesterday's numbers provided us was a incredible double bottom rally. So we rallied into the close yesterday. That gave you an idea that the bulls were back. But more importantly, this morning when the market gapped up, it faded first. And that fade, usually over the last 3 or 4 months, those fades would roll over and we would start selling off. Today was the first day we didn't. So today we pulled back and we held prior VWAP, and that gave us a new floor on the market. And then we broke back above the VWAP, back above the 930 candle, and that was your reason to buy. And this afternoon, I did about 20 minutes of charting, and I plotted my attack. Completely missed the trade. So I worked so hard to get another entry for what's that? Oh yeah. Yeah, I worked so hard. And again, you want to know how this is why trading is hard. I sat there cultivating a trade, formulating a trade, putting my charts together. And then the last step was to push the button. I never pushed the button. I didn't make any money. So it was a nice call. Some people did it. I didn't do it. But here's what I want to give you. I want to give you a free tidbit of advice. Today was only day and a half of the rally. If this is going to be any significant type of a move up, you got the pivot point yesterday, you got the follow through today. There has to be a follow through day on Monday. Normally these moves happen in threes. This is only day 1.5 because yesterday you sold off into the end of the day, then you caught the bid, then you rallied. So it really wasn't a full-blown rally day yesterday. Yesterday was the pivot, today was your follow through. Tomorrow, Monday, okay, here's what I want you guys to do. Look for the market to pull back. If the market gaps up above 303 on the Qs, then we might get a gap and a go. 307.50 is a massive area of concern. If the Qs get over 307.50, we're going to 312. And that could be your trade for the rest of the week, the month, your year. But to play it perfectly, what you want to see on Monday is the same exact thing you saw today. If the market gaps up, I'll be disappointed because I want to get a running start for my entry on the Qs. So if the market gaps up, I'm going to be forced to wait for the fade. If the fade doesn't come and we're above 303, I might just have to suck it up and buy the breakout. The perfect trade would be market opens up down, shits itself for 15 or 20 minutes, then finds its footing, and then rallies. Because if we get the dip and the rip, everybody on earth, and I'm talking about universal, everybody's looking for a reason to buy. Anybody who has money left over, of course, like us, we've been liquid this whole time. So if the market dips and it holds again and then starts to rally, whoever didn't cover their shorts on Thursday and today, they're going to cover. Anybody that was afraid to buy the dip, they're not going to be afraid on Monday. Anybody that was thinking about buying the market, they're going to buy. Monday is going to be massive. But if we don't get a good Monday and we sell off, the levels from these 2 days are the most significant levels that you need. So today's lows and Thursday's lows are huge, massive areas of concern. So if we hold those levels, we could rally just Tuesday or Wednesday. So again, go chart your charts, do what you got to do. QQQ is where my money is going to be. Again, I'm completely liquid. I have 0 positions on. I decided to cover all my naked strangles. I took my beating on. And by the way, this is typically what happens. You guys know about Sophie. I got hammered. Every time I traded the stock, I lost. Every time I owned it, swing trade, call spreads, everything Sophie, 100% loss. So I finally gave up. At $6. I said, you know what? I'm done. And what happened? I sold it at 6 and it went to 450. I felt good about that for about a day and a half. Look at where the stock is now. I think it rallied back to almost $7 today. It's typical when you give up and you finally give up, you have that bounce. But I'm not buying back into it. So again, I'm staying in cash. I'm never going to own a stock ever again. Sophie was the last. I apologize. I still own BTU. I got a call spread. It's the only thing I have on right now. But after the Sophie trade, I just cannot make money owning stocks. I can't make money doing call spreads. I can't make money in anything else except this trade that I've developed that seems to work every time I find it. So today we had another couple of trades. Veru, phenomenal. Affirm, phenomenal. Yesterday was the squeeze of the century. I don't know if you guys saw what Affirm did. You're not going to get stocks doubling and tripling without them collapsing first. AFRM was phenomenal. Even Roblox, you got 20, got you 30. What was the other one that was pretty awesome? It doesn't matter now. It was just amazing what this market's done over the last 48 hours. But my little tidbit of information, my little gift to you, if this market's gap down on Monday and it goes green, buy whatever you can, because we're going to have a really nice up day. And then who knows what happens after that, because Monday could be so big that you could take the whole summer off, right? We're just looking to make money. And if you have a really great Monday, next thing you know, it's Memorial Day. Next thing you know, it's the summer. Maybe just take the whole summer off. Why not? That's what kind of Monday I think is going to happen. I don't see this market sitting around, that's for sure. So if we get a gap down, I am loading up. And I'll be looking at 303 calls on the QQQ. Give me a little dip and a rip, I'm loaded up. By the way, you know what one of our best trades for the week were? Peloton. Yeah, that Peloton. The worthless bike company with iPads duct taped to the handlebars. That stock. Unbelievable. Under 10, hit 16 today. You're just not going to find these kind of moves without the market crashing. And that's why now that we've crashed, and the reason I named the video is I was talking to my wife yesterday about this great call that I made. And then what she says to me, because my wife always keeps me in check. Nice. What are you going to do now? Right? So what? I called the crash. I've made some money on the way down. Okay, now what? She's got a point. I got to keep working. I got to keep doing this. So now what? I'll tell you what now. Let's rally. Let's squeeze the shit out of people that don't know what they're doing. Let's crush the shorts now that overstay their welcome. Or if we roll over and break those key levels from Thursday and Friday, we'll join in on the short side again. But listen, guys, if you're losing money in 2022, you're not trading VWAP. If you're losing money in 2022, you're not trading my style, because this is legitimately one of the best years ever. And again, it's not about the money for me. It's about being right, helping people, doing the right thing. This has been the most successful year for my people, for my crew. And we're a nice, we're about 1,000 strong right now, hoping to get to 3,000. And, we keep doing what we're doing here. Not every trade's going to work. And again, I'm going to try to put together a pick service soon. I'm going to call it Glick's Picks. It just works with the name. One of my picks was Redbox today. It didn't work, but then it did work. And then I had Hood. Hood was the only other trade that didn't work today, but then it did work. So again, once you learn how to trade, that's why I never wanted to be about picks. I want to be about training you to be your own pick service. So when you see these ideas and you're trading VWAP and you know how to trade, every trade is easy. Every trade is a pick. Every trade is tradable. There are no bad trades if you know how to trade. You take losses, you move on, you find better trades. So if you have not stopped in, stop in next week. And then I'm going to be in Chicago. If anybody's going to be in Chicago, I'm going to be doing my show live and that should be a whole shit ton of fun. So I'll see you in Chicago. I'll be at Wrigley on Tuesday if anybody wants to come to the game. Sorry, Wednesday I'll be at Wrigley. Thursday I'll be at the Drake. Friday I'll be at the Drake, and then we're just gonna go reenact Untouchable scenes. So I could do. I'm gonna go to 1515 Racine. He pulls a knife. You'll pull a gun. He sends one of you guys to the hospital. You send one of him to the morgue. That's the Chicago way. And that's how you get Capone. So I ask you once again, what are you prepared to do? Cheers, my friends. I'll see you. Have a great weekend. I'll see you in Chicago.